Everyone, it's Keaton here again with another video. Today we'll be talking about monochromatic, like one color, like shade drawings, and we'll be talking about like complementary colors, how that could help you in your artwork, and how that could help make characters look iconic or look normal without ugly colors. So if you have any trouble with that, this video might help you with that. With color theory, I'll be talking about complementary colors and monochromatic and what that is. So yeah, sit back, enjoy the video. If you enjoy any of this art content, make sure you subscribe, and we'll have more videos. We have a video tomorrow too, and yeah, sit back and relax. Yesterday I pre-sketched this character, so yeah, so be ready for, you don't have to watch me draw here, but I know it's better if I show you guys, drawing, because that's how, but I drew this yesterday, and I thought this would be cool for this video, so I just thought, oh, why not use this for the monochromatic drawing. So what is monochromatic? Not drawing, but like, color. Monochromatic is basically a shade of only one color, and you can use different shades of that color, like a dark purple or a light purple, and you use those as you know, it's normal if you're like coloring, right? You just put in dark, you know what I mean? You'll see once I do this, but first I want to talk about complementary colors. So as we see, I don't have a color wheel with me. I wish I have a color wheel, but I might have to print that out for a future video to show you guys. But you can search it up online. There's so many different color wheels you can look at. Very useful. I don't use them anymore, but I might use them, sometimes. But I remember in my head, just tertiary colors, just complementary. I'm pretty sure tertiary. I forgot. Don't take me if I'm right or wrong on this. It's between colors, so it's like between the mixture. Have you seen the color wheel where it's like red and then, yeah, like between the colors there. The main ones I'm gonna talk about here. So here, I'm trying to pick the right color here. So the complementary colors like I'm talking about. So red, it's basically across from each other. So you look at the color wheel, you see like red, and if you match red with something what's across it, it's green. So red and green, they go together. Kind of reminds me, think of this as like Christmas colors if you want. That's why if you see like Christmas decorations or stuff, and it fits so well. It's iconic, like a candy cane, simple white and red. It's iconic. So I'm just showing this to you. It's not really my favorite color mix usually. So I feel like it's so good for. I'm just good for everything. But you got red there, and then you got green. I don't know. I have a different shade of green, but it goes with any type of green. This is a little bit lighter, but it still works. But I think this as a Christmas color, but it's still a very good color. If you want, like for example, you're creating a character and you're coloring into it. It's almost like fashion design. If you're designing a clothes, and you want a perfect color, you want a color that pops out. People will use complementary colors, tertiary colors, or I forgot the other one, or just some interesting designs. Like it's not just like colors. It could be like patterns. You know what I mean? But yeah. The other one is blue. Again, they're across from each other. I wish I have a color wheel to show you guys, but just search up on if you're interested. is from across each other. So if you look at blue, like what's the cross from each other? So you'll see a circle. I think blue's probably right here, on the other side. Right. So I'm just showing you just a visual. I'm a visual learner, and I'm just showing you instead of me explaining to you guys, because I think that would be more confusing. It's pretty obvious. I think art, you just need some visual things, but yeah, red and orange, yes. This color, and you also might see these colors and also in brands, how they see how these two mixes, like tertiary green. So that's the thing about, like, it's like I said, color theory helps a lot with determining color. Actually, think about color, right? If you look at my shirt, let's pick something else. Let's pick this flower here. People might think, oh, this is just a basic yellow, basic brown, green, but you'd be surprised. There's different names for those. So this might be like I forgot what it's called, but it's like a deep. This could be like this one. I said it looks like Christmas red, or they have names. If you look at your pencil crayons or anything, they might say a name. I forgot, but especially if you look at these ones, I have like there's a number on them for each color. So there's each number for each color, like rose gold, lime green, lemon yellow. That's a real thing. That's a they just named. I think that's a little bit yellow. Let me find something orange here. Yeah. You might recognize this as in sports events. I think the Knicks. I think that's don't give me, but it just kind of reminds me of basketball colors. And the next one is I'm just gonna go this fast so I can color, but keep them just in mind if you want to research it yourself. It's pretty cool. I think this is basic, but I feel like some artists overlook this and be like, oh. But I think as you get more experience, if you're like, just drawing for fun and you don't like colors, again, purple and yellow, probably my favorite one. That's the one I easily remember. But I think it's my favorite one because it's like, think of a sunset or something. I can because I feel like the yellow, I can use that for like in the purples, because purples are usually used for shadows. If you're doing watercolors, use a deep purple. Don't use black for shadows. Use a deep purple. That'll make your painting or pencil coloring way better. I'm telling you. It's color theory, science. Same thing is for all arts, and not all arts, but like photography, and stuff. But monochromatic. Here, I'm just gonna grab all the purples here, different shades of purple. That's what I am limited to use. And this is a purple. No, I don't think that's a purple. But so this is what I'm talking about. Monochromatic. This will be a little bit hard for me because I only have a limited of 5, but I'll make it work. So yeah, enjoy, sit back. I'll talk about what my process is, and I'll be talking about monochromatic. I'm using with the lightest color because I'm using acrylic marker, so I'm just gonna layer. I should probably, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna erase some lines here. I don't have to worry that too much, but if I'm using I'm worried of that. I'm not sure this has enough pigment. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think. I'm good. So this one. this lightly. It's pretty challenging, actually. You can try this too. I've done this many times, so I haven't really done, I think I've done only like purple and red. Yeah, I really enjoy doing those for Monochromatic. But also, you can see in movies too, like in moods and stuff. It may look weird first, I don't know. It's kind of like getting out of your comfort zone, kind of, Yeah, usually I like to put the darks first, but I know I'm using acrylic markers, so maybe I can switch it up. Yeah, I'm slowly losing my. Yeah, just there. It just may look weird, but I promise you, it's gonna look good. Sometimes the colors don't really. Usually I like to do this in pencil crayon. This is my first time actually doing it in acrylic, but no. The reason I like to do it in pencil crayons, like prism colors, like I have over there. It's usually easy because I can blend way easier. But yeah, doesn't matter what you use, like watercolors, it works too. I think chromatic. I forgot what I was gonna say. Did I say it? I'm just gonna say it again if I repeat it. But if you see in movies and stuff, you might think, because whoever I think I drew this. It was a purple monochromatic drawing, almost like this, but a girl looking out the window, I'm pretty sure, out of the bus. And it has certain mood, so it can give off, like, if you're trouble, like, showing emotions in your character, try doing monochromatic, like blue, using only blues, right, or grays, grayscale. It's basically the same thing as you're doing black and white drawings and stuff. But yeah, and also, as you see, I'm starting. I did long hair for this character, so it'll be a change. No, how I said I think my other videos I was gonna try edit my videos. I gave up. I think later in the future I might do that, but I'll have because like I don't know what to do, because I want to add like video, photos, right? Like I said, like I don't have the drawing right now with me of that. It's really cool, but I think in the future I will do that. But yeah, so if you're wondering, you say you're just gonna edit videos. It's hard. I haven't even tried it, and I look at videos like maybe it doesn't have to be that complicated, the videos, but I'm like, I'll do it in the future. I just want to see like my growth in videos and stuff. But I'm just, yeah. But if you're having trouble with this, think of like I said, grayscale. Think of this as grayscale. So let's see. Coloring the choker a little bit. See, I think I kind of made it. It's kind of hard when you have. There you go. That pops out. Now it's gonna look odd. But I promise you, it looks good. I know it's gonna. But once you put like black outlining and stuff, it's gonna look a lot better. And there's another I forgot there's another thing about drawing here, like coloring and stuff like that. Is that there's a I don't want to say, because I just learned this one, by the way. There's like a coloring technique you can use. It's called the 2010, 5%. I forgot what it's called. It's basically when you use, like, colors. I might just keep I forgot the ears. I might just leave the hair white. But yeah, I'm trying. Some days I feel like this is gonna be a rough drawing here, but just ignore it. It may turn out good. And even if you don't think it is, right? Like guys, in the drawing process, like I'm thinking right now, this might not look good, but who cares? Right? You're just making art, and it might get some days your art might look bad, but just keep trying. Not every day you get perfect art or anything, but yeah. Almost done. The ears. So yeah. So I'm now gonna. Yeah. I know it's kind of looks. Usually I do this in a different way. I'm just showing it in a basic way. Here. Just gonna try and blend this. Yeah. So I'm just gonna use black and make it pop. So I'm just gonna use this one. It's like one of those, those like colorful advertisements. That's what it reminds me of Monochromatic. So yeah, but pretty important color and stuff like that. So it's pretty obvious as an artist, but just a reminder. Even if you don't like coloring like I do, but still important. I like this expression's kind of disgusted. Okay, and you can always outline it in black, so it's not the end of the world. Outlining something always helps. But yeah, I feel like for try using color pencil first. I won't even try in. You can try and paints as well, but it's a little bit harder. If you want to get the feel of it, just try color pencils, because it's really hard to see it. Because I feel like color pencil, you don't need fine liner, ink fine liner just to get. I drawn the hair here. I'm just gonna keep this. Oh yeah, it looks cool. I like the white And white could be complementing with any other color, I would say. But yeah. Kind of shows. I like this. I might use this character. I do like this drawing so far. I remember I was like, oh, it looks kind of, but I still think this is kind of like, you know, but I like it, you know. I mean, you gotta like your art if you, even if you don't like, you know, you know what I'm saying, right? Even if you don't like how it's looking, but it looks cool. But although you can always change it, you know, you know how in school you have to have reflections and stuff. You should not even think about that at all. But there's always reflections. I don't really like for this. Like, oh, I like color pencils. Not my time. If I was gonna change one, I would do it in dark first and then light, I guess. But well, I'm just gonna get this new eraser going. But yeah, the hash marking. I don't know what to say. The complimentary colorway. I'm not trying to bump this tripod. Now scare drawing it just I know just a little bit streaky lines. Yeah, sure I've done this, but no, that could be a lesson where like as a reflection, it's always about learning your lesson, stuff like that. And there. Guess what? The complementary color is gonna be yellow. I might add this in the background, right? It's a little light. Looks like the light source, right? Nothing. That looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Usually, sometimes colors I found out paints. Usually, when you apply, it does not look like the color that you want, but you gotta let it sit and see the true colors come out. But yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, but. Let's add some details here. Shoot, I made mistakes. Let's see here if I can use that. Oh yeah, there you go. Changed it. Yeah. I forgot the people has to be black. And the highlight has to be white. Oopsie. There you go. Looks good. It's all done. Tell me what you guys think. It looks good. I know the sketching underneath I really liked it, but this video I had to experiment, right? Good. It's all about experimenting, right? If you face that fear of like letting go of that sketch. I did really like that sketch, but yeah, I still like it. But yeah, hope you enjoy this, and hopefully you pick up something that might change your character, OC, whatever you have, or something that you might implement in your art, right? So something useful. research about it wherever you can. It's really cool. Something a comfort. It's out of your box, like your comfort zone. And this is definitely this. By the way, this is my first time using acrylic markers on as like a monochromatic thing, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Shadow. That's why I said like deep purple or any purple. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you next time.